And a fine good evening to you once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps tonight. I hope you do too. It's a Friday night. Let's do some Friday night crappiness here. Even though this isn't a Friday night crappiness video, this is day number 5, the finale on the roll 'em out for Waylon's outside parlay strategy. We started out with a bang. Midweek, we had a little bit of the bottom fell out midweek. Session 3 was horrible. Yesterday was not so bad. Decent profit, especially seeing as though we stayed at table minimum with our outside bets and our don't pass actually as well. So we're going to see what the final day brings. We're going to do some trading in. We got $1,000 to start, $504 in total profit so far. Trade that in. We're going to trade 4 of these little puppies in and get 20 white chips because we're going to have to pay some VIGs and we're going to have to pay some money to get even money back. So, that being said, let's introduce you to our 10 shooters. Right over there. 10 shooters per session for 5 sessions. And that's a roll 'em out series for a strategy. So, that being said, we're going to do 50 on the don't pass and 40 on top. That's our spread. Dice are out. Here we go. And we're going to lose 90 off the rip. So take that. And here's $10 back. We'll keep everything where it is. Come out 7. Just wonderful. 4-3. Dice are out. Back-to-back 4-3. We can eat another $90. One more time and we're shutting everything off. We'll go through the DC. Dice are out. And we'll win 50 of it back. That was a 2-1-3. I'm on the don't, so that's for me. Dice are out. That's a 12. Craps. Push that don't to the next roll. We still don't have a point. There's a 9. 6-3. 15 bucks. And that gets parlayed. That doesn't go back to the rack. That gets parlayed. So there we go. Dice are out. Fee for 5, keeping us alive. $28 winner. Trade in 2 and get 30. Dice are out. 3 craps. 1, 2, 3. One more dot would get us a lot. That's fine too. The sister number to that 4 will be just fine. That's a hard 10. 20 bucks after we trade in $1 for the buy bet VIG. And that's going to be 10 here and 10 here. Dice are out. For the hard way. Now it's going to be a $40 winner for $1. Dice are out. Yo 11, 6-5, yo 11. 4, hard 4. You got it, folks. $1 will get you 40. Dice are out. 6, easy 6, a KitchenAid mixer, 5-1. Back-to-back mixer, 5-1-6. One more time, I'll put some money on it. Yo 11, 6-5, yo 11. See a horn, bet a horn, get a 7. 4 tray line away, don'ts to pay. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 10 make 50. Our first shooter is history. Decent first shooter after a little bit of a shaky start. Dice are out. Here we go. 3 craps, pay the don't. 2, 1, 3 on the come out on the don't. That's for me. Dice are out. Yeah, and we'll give it right back. 6, 5, yo, we'll give it right back. So there's 50 from our rack. Because of course we can't keep a come out craps. It just doesn't happen. 4, 2, 6. Point of 6. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. We'll start the parlay machine. That'll be 15 for 1. Drop another one down. Dice are out. Easy 4. We got everybody parlayed. $1 will get us 20. 10 for you and 10 for you. Dice are out. Here they come. 5, 3, 8. Sister number to our point. 3, 1, 4. Show me some more. That's a buck for 40. Slow and steady wins the race, folks. Slow and steady wins the race. Dice are out. Here they are. 5, 4, 9. $28. Here they come. Hard 8. Bert and Ernie. Square pair. And 3 4s. You'll shoot no more. There's our 40. Our other 10 makes 50. That right there, I believe, is enough for a green chip. Yes, it is. Pardon me for a moment. Excuse me. And we'll trade this in and get a black chip back for it. That needs to reset. We need to lose a shooter. There we go. Dice are out. Let's continue on. 4, 1, 5. Again, every roll is a worker, so we don't take any rolls off unless the dice get slap happy with the COSs. $1 for 15. Take 5. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. It's a $28 winner. Back to the rack jack. Here they are. 5, 1, 6. Easy 6. No inside loving for us. 5, 4, 9. We'll take another 28 bucks. That ain't too hard to do. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. Big Ben, our best friend. We're going to get the outside numbers on the parlay now. Our first win on each of these, whichever number, parlays both numbers for the next rolls. Then we collect if we're allowed to. 6, 6, 12. All the spots and dots we got. 3, 1, 4. Shoot the money to me, honey. Here we go. $1 for 40. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. It's another 28 bucks. We'll take another take that out and make that a black chip. Dice are out. 10 the hard way. 5, 5, 10. $1 will get us 40. Or you know what? Seeing as though I got this sitting over here, trade in 10 and we'll get 50. After of course, after the VIG is paid. So $50 for 10. Dice are out. And it's a back-to-back, easy 10. A hard 10. I think the first one was a hard 10. This will be an easy 10 though, and it'll be another 40 bucks. Actually, yeah, we'll take it. $1 will get us 40. Dice are out. 12 craps. We're still pretty early here. We got a good shooter. 415, he's going to hit the point. That'll cost us 50 and we'll get 28 of it back. Okay, let's do some changing out so we clear up some space here. That's going to be good for a red chip. We got 3, 4, 5 here. That'll be good for a green. This will be good for a black. Now we're all set. All right. Dice are out. Our point was hit, so here we go. 6, 4, 10. An easy 10. That'll be good for 40. Actually, trade in 10 and get 50. Dice are out. 6 easy way, 4, 2, 6. And a 5, 3, 8. One after the other on the inside. 2 craps. 30 to 1 horn parlayer's dream come true. 4, 2, 6. Of course, we didn't win the parlay on the horn on that one. It's a roll too late. 6, 5, yo. 15 to 1 on a horn. Pay it. 4, 1, 5, fever. Be a $28 winner. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9, Nina. 2 for 30. That'll be another black chip. Thank you very much. Dice are out. 6 the hard way. 3, 3, 6. Some hot shooters. 5, 1, 6. Mixer. Hard 6, then an easy 6. And a 4. We'll take it, folks. We will take it if the dice gods want to give it. That's for sure. $40 for a buck. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8. Our shooter continues on. And that's a hard 6. 3, 3, 6. Send them down the pike. Decision time. 3, 2, 5. Fever. That's a $28 winner. Dice are out. We're all parlayed up. There's another $28 winner. 4, 1, 5. That's the fever. Excuse me. Dice are out. Here they come. 3, 2, 5. 2 will get you 30. Tell you what, that's another black chip. Dice are out. Back to back to back. Another 2 will get you 30. 3 5s in a row. You better believe we'll take it. Dice are out. 12 craps. That's midnight at the Oasis, and there it is. 1-6 hit the bricks. Excellent job by the shooter. He deserves a tip. Don't forget to tip good shooters, folks. And don't forget to tip your dealers. I'll tell you, dealing is a challenge just one person. Imagine having to do it for 10 or 15 or 20 people around a table. And actually, I didn't put anything on the don't. There should have been a bet on the don't. I'm not sure if I took it away or what I did, but we should have had it. So we will have it. For the sake of the strategy, it does need to be there. So let's trade that in. We're ready. Dice are out. New shooter is up. And there's another 5. 4-1 fever. We'll get started right away. With a donation. Dice are out. And a buckshot, 325. That'll cost us 50, and we'll win 28 of it back. $2 for 30. Keep that down there. The puck resets. Dice are out. This is a come out roll. 6-2-8, easy 8. Our new point is 8. We'll mark the 8 and be on our way. Dice are out. 3 craps. Could have used that a roll ago. And 6-1, you're all done. Guess what? The dice are right back to doing what they normally do. That's 50, so we'll take that back there. Quick shooter after a long one. Dice are out. Easy 8. 5-3. 6-4-10. Our buddy Big Ben on the end. That's 20 bucks. After a dollar trade gets traded in to satisfy the Vig police. Oh, and there's a 12. The box cars are rolling through. And we get another horn. 1, 2, 3. If I'm in the DC, that's for me. Here they are. 6-3 Nina. That's a buck for 15. There's an extra 5 to pump the 5 and the 9. Dice are out. And that's a point hit. That'll cost us 50 bucks. 6-2-8. Re-rack and restack. Dice are out. That'll cost us 100. Oh, no, that'll cost us more. So we're just going to take everything down because, of course, we roll come out 7s when we're on the don't. So we'll restock. Try again. 2 is it. If he beats me twice, we're going in the DC. Dice are out. Hard 10. Puppy paws. Dollar Vig for 20. Here they come. And buckshot. We'll trade in a buck. We're going to get 10 back. We'll leave everything where it is. 40 minus $40. $40 win, $50 loss. So we got to give 10 back. My apologies. We got to give 10 back. So there we go. Dice are out. Next roll is a 6, the hard way. And a buckshot. So we get to lose 50. Dice are out. 3 craps will win it back for the time being. That's a come out craps. We like come out craps numbers. Dice are out. It's back on the 6. And it's a hard 6, the hard way. National average. Dice are out. 6, 6, 12. Midnight at the Oasis. 3, 1, easy 4, and that's parlayed. Very nice. That's going to be a $40 winner. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10 for Big Ben. Here's $40, sir. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Dice are out. Yo, 11. 6, 5, yo. 2 craps. We're rolling horn numbers, folks. Sound the alarm. 4, 1, 5. We dodged it for 1. That's those haven't been parlayed up yet, so we got to do $1 for 15. That's going to be another 5 to get everything up to par. Here they are. And we got a 9, 4, 5. The Jesse James, a 45. That is a $28 winner. $20 9 returns 28. 7 for 5 on a place bet. Dice are out. And 6, 1. You're all done, hun. Or son, whichever one, depending on the sex of the shooter. All right. Take these off. 10, 20, 40, 50. 10 back to the rack. Shooter removed. Dice are out. New shooter is up. 6, 2, 8. And that's just great. Continuing on is our next shooter. And he throws it down, and it's a 6, the sister number. Doesn't do us any good at this point. We got to rework everything, but we're going to get $50 down. That's a hit of a point. Minus 50 for the rack. $50 back up. Here they are. 3, 1, 4. That was an easy 4. $1 will get us 20, and we're going to parlay the outside. 10 there. 10 there. Dice are out. 5, 1 mixer. Easy 6. 6, 4, 10. That's what I'm talking about. $1 will get us 40. Dice are out. 3 craps. 1, 2, 3. If I'm in the DC, that's for me. 6, 2, 8. Excuse me. 4, 3, 4. You'll shoot no more, shooter. Take that away, and there's 40, and 10 make 50. Reset. Friday night antics here at Joe Casino. Dice are out. New shooter is up. And he's going to cost us $90. We'll trade in 100, get 10 back, and everything will stay where it is. We'll trade him in. He's going to be good for a green chip. Or they are going to be good for a green chip. Try again, shooter. Dice are out. Hard 10. Too much. $20. for $1. Dice are out. 549. We're going to get everything parlayed up early. That's $1 for 15. We'll put everything back here. Here they are. 426. Lay some lumber with that 2x4. That's a mixer. 5-1. 2 6s in a row. 639. That's parlayed, so it's a $28 winner. Dice are out. 628. That's just great. 538. Again, that's just great. 628. We might be a little too late to the dance here, but I'll put 12 on it. Dice are out. 549. Nina. That's a $28 winner. Dice are out. 628. $1 will get us 15. I'll send another buck. I'll send another unit at it. Dice are out. 4 the hard way. 224. $40, and don't worry, Vig Police. There's the $1. If the 8's going to be hot, we may as well put money on it. Dice are out. Now we're going to roll the 6. Hard 6. Not as hot as the 8 was. There's the 8 again, and this time it's got 18 on it. So that's going to pay 21. We'll throw another unit on it. That way it's paying the same as the other numbers in the unparlayed section. We'll take that. May as well throw some money on it if it's hot. I know it's not in the strategy, but ooh, that's a dud chip. Dice are out. There's another 8. 628. This time it's got 24 on it, so it's going to pay 28. I know it's the outside parlay. We're parlaying the outside. Dice are out. 415 to Fever. $28 winner. And 3-4 at your door. It's all over. All right. Well, that's good shooter. We took a little bit of our winnings and put it back and got some return on investment. So you really can't complain about that shooter. We got 40 there, so another 10 will make 50. This right here, when we add 1, will give us another black chip. We'll throw that into the rack. Three shooters to go. Dice are out. 5-4 Nina. $1 will get us 15. Take that and we'll throw it on the parlay. Dice are out. And that's a 6-4-10. So we're parlayed up early, folks. Once again, which is good. We like it when the first rolls get us the numbers we need, then we can start collecting. Because, as Waylon says, that 7's only 1 roll away. Dice are out. That's an 8. 6-2-8. 4-1 to Fever. That'll be another $28 winner. Again, my apologies for the sniffles. The allergy medication is not strong enough. Dice are out. Sin a 1-6 hit the bricks, say the dice. We'll take away a shooter and skim some off the top for the casino. 10, 20, 30. That's another 10. That can go back here. And we're all set. Puck is off. Dice are out. New shooter is up. It's a 4. The hard way. $1 will get us 20. Here they are. 6, 2, 8. That 8 is hot tonight. Dice are out. And a point hit, 314. We're going to owe $1 for the VIG and then $10 to keep everything where it is. Because we won 40 minus the VIG, we lost 50. So $10 net loss. Everybody's paid up and even. And our second to last shooter continues on. 639 Nina. We're all parlayed up. Or we will be in just a moment. Dice are out. 4, very nice. 4 the hard way. This time we don't. It's not the point. So we get the $40 reimbursement. We're going to trade that in. We're going to do this. There's 3. That's going to be a black chip. Look at these black chips. I'm liking that. Dice are out. It's a 3 craps. 1, 2, 3 craps. 2 craps. We're rolling horn numbers. See a horn, bet a horn. And there's our 7. 5, 2, you're all through. So we'll skim off the top. Take 10 back to the rack and leave everything up. And our final shooter of this 5-day session is up and ready to go after we reset the puck. Dice are out. It's a Yo 11. That'll cost us $50. Here they are. 6 mixer. 516. Excuse me. 314 at your door. $1 will get us 20. And that was a 4. So there we go. Dice are out. Continuing on. And that was a quick shooter. 6-1, you're all done. We'll take this back. Here's 20, 30, 40, and 50. So we'll take that all back to the rack and we'll count up. We know that's 50, so we'll trade that in. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a nice one here, folks. Just playing at the simple level. So there's our 1,000 that we started with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 400. We're shy, just shy, but we can make it. We can color these guys up. And that, I believe, is 100. Yep. Another one won't fit in there, so it's 100. We'll trade that in. We'll get another $500. This is unbelievable, this strategy. After day 3, I'm telling you, I was a little skeptical after day 3, but we've come back a ton here. Let's add our past profit to this one. This is going to be another purple. $1,000 $8 in total profit, all combined throughout the 5 days for the outside parlay from Waylon. Played at a simple level, folks. That's the key. 50 on the don't, 10 across on the 4, 5, 9, and 10 at table minimum for Joe Casino. It made the money. Once again, many thanks to Waylon for putting out the strategies and doing all the hard work that he does, as well as all the other craps creators out there. It ain't easy to, and it takes time to make these videos, folks. So I'm not asking for any credit for myself. I do it because I like to do it, and I know they do it because they love to do it. But give the other channels some love. They truly deserve it for all the time invested that they do, and they do it because they love this game just like I do. Always loved it from the first time I played it. Until the next time, folks, remember, whenever we go to the casino, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. And until the next time, be well, stay safe, and as always, I hope every trip to those casinos out there for you sees those dice gods be forever and always in your favor.